All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 13 of Forgotten Realms Adventures Horde of the Dragon Queen. Last time, you guys had assaulted the Karnath Roadhouse, which was filled with the cultists escorting the Horde of the Dragon Queen north as far as connected. You infiltrated, used the silence spell to buy yourself a moment's time as you unfold an epic assault onto the sleeping cultists. It was after the battle, it was revealed that beneath the roadhouse was a mile or two long tunnel that led to a opening into the mirror. When you were approached by two logging rafts filled with lizard men. As they approached you, you had all taken the garb. Most of you had taken the garb of dragon cultists and are wearing their garbs. So the leader, not leader, the presumed leader, the gray-scaled lizard man, Snapjaw, as he introduced himself. And if he didn't introduce himself, he has now. Snapjaw. Basically, asking them, is that it? Was that the rest of it? And that's where we're picking up. So you guys are standing amongst these rafts, empty, and the lizard folk are all just kind of staring at you oddly as Rack and Corwin kind of step up to the back, but looking alert and ready for any commands from the rest of the group. Valithar and Lady Zan, as well as Dr. Nada, accompany the more populated raft to the front, whereas Land, Arix, Brosho, and Rax are on the back one. So you guys have entered the Mirror of Dead Men. So twisted trees, vines, and thick vegetation cloak the mist-shrouded surface of the cold, saltwater swamp. Its air is foul with rotting stenches, and its water is black and opaque. Visibility, given fogs and rolling topography, are rarely off more than a half mile. So I was going to have some sort of immersive fog, but instead we're just going to go with the dynamic lighting. So, where we left off, Snapjaw had been eyeing the golden kobold. So, which one of you guys are actually wearing the cultist garb now that we mention it?
I'm just like in a cloak. I don't have any Tiamat signs on, and I'm just covered.
I'm in the cult robes.
Alright, Brosho's in the cult robes. Lady Zan are. What about you guys? Putting on the cult robes would. Well, I guess you don't have to take your hood off if you don't want to.
Nah, it's cold and damp.
You can easily pass for a red wizard. Where do you get tattoos?
Is there kobold size stuff?
No. However, what is in your favor is they are aligned with many kobolds.
I was gonna say you guys could stack on top of each other under the cloak.
What is unfortunate for you guys is you're not the typical Underdark dwelling kobolds that they're used to employing on the DL for cheap. You guys are draconic scale kobolds, which is extraordinarily rare. Like 1 in 1,000 kobolds is born with draconic scales. So, which means that probably in a past life you were either a dragon scorned, or you were a really good kobold and you moved up. I don't know how it works.
Ugh, I just don't remember.
Yeah. So you guys start to push off of the docks and make your way into here as only minutes pass by and you look behind you and the docks that you had previously left from are already completely out of vision. Snapjaw turns and looks to the party and the two rafts are actually. I'll just go ahead and move you guys to the next map. Nice way to get the green block in there right as I'm pulling it.
Well, it's supposed to cover up the dock because you can see it.
And I'm not wearing any cultist garb. I'm just wearing my usual cloak with it up. You can't see my face. It's kind
Excellent. So
of blacked out.
there's an awkward stillness as the lizard folk on the edges of the rafts have these very long oars that go into the water as they're pushing slowly. There are not on the map, but there are several barrels and crates that are now empty. And you guys are about 10 feet up as you push your way through the mirror. Snapjaw looks to Dr. Nada and says, you, what's your affiliation with these cultists?
Merely on a mission, Snapjaw. Merely on a mission.
Me too. Kind of scowls and turns his head kind of in an upwards manner. What about the other ones?
I assume they're on the same mission as me. I can't speak for everyone, though. I've only known them for a couple months.
And what mission is that?
Well, my mission is to find out where my hand is and where the book grasp in the hand is.
Snapshot looks and notices your missing hand.
How do you just misplace your hand?
It's not an easy thing to do. I traveled to another world.
The other raft with the kobolds, Rosho, Rex is not happy with the current situation. He's kind of low riding the raft as it just wakes over the gentle rupture of the lake as the water is not at a complete standstill. There is a decent amount of wind coming through the area. And how are you guys looking over there? The lizard folk around you are very suspicious of the two kobolds. Not so much of Brosho, as he has a guard drake with him, which has just kind of solidified.
Yeah.
He looks like almost the picture perfect. Now, what I'm asking is do you have your hood up or down?
I've got my hood up.
Good. So, Snapjaw turns to Dr. Nada. And, so, this mission to reclaim your hand is a fruitful endeavor? Or what brings you to align yourself with dragon cultists?
They have knowledge of other worlds. And I'm going to a place that I've never been.
Fair enough. I'll leave it there. And you guys sail on for what feels like the better part of 2-3 hours in a sort of awkward, speechless stare down as the mirror kind of widens out to an almost endless marsh, no matter which way you look. At first, your first glance, you thought that you could just ride the shoreline, but eventually it's just almost like you're at sea. Brosho.
Yes.
Can I just get a survival check from you?
Survival?
Yeah, just your ranger knowledge of marshes and you know what am I thinking? That's nature. Roll nature, not survival.
All right.
All right. So you know a tad about the Mirror of Dead Men. as you crossed by with Lady Zan on your way south of the High Forest. The mirror has several different archetypes of monsters and creatures that inhabit it, but one that's never quite been identified in whole is what's known as the Dark Tentacle. Now, you can do with this information what you will, but essentially there is sort of creature that wanders the marsh and can sense when you enter the water.
Wait, it can sense when you get into the water?
Yes.
I kind of want to see this creature.
Push. No.
So you guys start entering this sector of trees, and you're beginning to draw nearer and nearer. That's right, I actually backed you up. And you need to put, as a tree is cleared through the fog and suddenly appeared between the two boats, and almost like a collision is going to be near. So the two sides start to heave on the oars, and if we could get Bro, Land, Arix to roll general strength checks, and then if we can get Dr. Nada, Velathar, and Snapjaw, they're going to...
Is the strength under the saving throws?
No, just regular strength check. So you just like...
Oh, I see. Never mind, yeah.
Now these are
Doesn't
made with
matter, it's the
advantage.
same either. Oh,
Yeah, they'll be made with advantage.
All of us?
I'm not strong.
Do I have to use? I'm trying to look for it, but something makes it so like my dexterity is like. Do I still have to use strength even if it's
No, not you. You're a monk, and you have like... I forget what it's called too. I haven't played monk in a while. I usually have...
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I thought I had it on my list somewhere.
I will let you use your dex to try and
There it is.
swiftly...
Nope, that's not it.
Unarmored defense.
That's not it. I was wrong. Incorrect.
You defend
my
against
God.
the water, Sloosh.
Jesus
Think
Christ.
Like a rock. Oh,
You guys actually did terrible.
I
I'm reading
haven't.
everything.
Where's the strength
Martial
check?
arts.
I only see the saving throw.
So, if you look at your character sheet, you know where it says strength at the top of
Yeah.
your... Just click on the word strength.
Oh,
I mean, like my black snake
See.
thing.
I have no strength.
All right.
Oh, same.
And you
You guys
guys,
aren't doing so hot.
you guys botched this up. As the rafts slam into the tree itself, noticeably, it's
Damn lizards.
sway. The branches start to move on their own.
Oh, fuck.
I'm getting flashbacks to that handshake.
And this tree is... it starts to wobble from the actual root and stand out more firmly, and it begins to slam the random... just kidding, it has to be within its range, so the front boat... Nope, reaches 10 feet. You guys are there too. Where is this? Who wants to be odds? Who wants to be evens? Top odds, bottom evens?
Stop. Even. Wait, no.
Top is
Even.
odds.
Top is odds. All right.
Yeah.
The boat, the front of the raft dips into the water.
No, I meant no.
No, I'm an even.
That is 3 dexterity saves from you guys.
From bottom
3
boat?
each or 1 each from all 3 of us?
Just
Ouch.
1 each from all 3 of you guys. And then
Each.
the front 3 lizard folk as well, not the 2 in the back. So,
dexterity for the top boat?
yes, the bottom boat is currently fine. And it is now,
Can I
Depending-
cast something?
yes, you have a reaction. This is 1 round. What are you going to cast? Floating down. All right, where do you want to put it?
I want to stand on it. I want to put it under my
Alright.
feet so it rises up with me.
So we are going to have yellow your sensor's disc tracker for now, if that's okay. So yes, and you are able to do this at will as it's part of your book of ancient secrets. You see the raft get dunked in the, as, let's see who's falling in. Arix, you save. And you save. Brosho.
Boat 1 and Boat A.
Brosho.
Brosho.
He gets in the wake and starts like,
Can I throw him a rope? I have a 50-foot rope.
as two lizard folk and Brosho fly into the water.
Can I Misty Step?
After you make a charisma saving throw.
A what?
After you make a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw? Am I trying to impress everyone?
Something's trying to impress you.
Not those people. Oof. Okay, let's see what I wrote here in my notes here. Dark tentacles. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Jane!
Let's see. What did you roll? Was that a
10.
Lizard folk rolled a 13? That one rolled a 5, and that one's a 10. So you guys watch as this tree just Harry Potter 2 just slams into the raft in the north as Brosho and two lizard folk get vaulted off into the water. You hear this abyssal, like gargling, low tone noise as one of the lizard folk is like up to his chest in water, and then you suddenly hear as he gets onto the water, and should probably roll initiative for everybody.
The top lizard folk and the bottom lizard folk?
The top and bottom lizard folk in the waters both got pulled under.
I gotta draw another one.
Do you guys see that?
As Brosho is about to get pulled under, he casts Misty Step. Where are you Misty Stepping?
Actually,
the other raft is still up, right?
The other raft beneath you is still up, yes.
I'll hop on that raft.
Alright, so go ahead and place yourself on that raft. As you get pulled under the water, you feel this tentacle wrap itself all the way around both of your legs, like tying them together and starting to wrap around your arms and torso. And that's when you instinctually just Misty Step out of the space and here on the raft just a few feet south of you. And that's where we are going to start the top of initiative with Lady Zan. Battle music. Oh yes, we have a new soundtrack here on Forgotten Realms Adventures. I tried to keep as many of the old songs as I could, but unfortunately we did lose some. So in spirit of our old playlist, we will do Volatile Reaction.
You don't have to go very far into it, but what happened? Did you, like, files just get deleted or something?
No, Fanburst got hacked, and so they shut it down.
Oh, okay.
So all the songs that were automatically able to just be pulled off of a compendium here are no longer there. So now you have to upload them by yourself.
Lame.
So this is Volatile Reaction by Kevin MacLeod, featured in Critical Role. Lady Zan at the top of the round, seeing this, is going to... I should have referenced her spells a while ago. She is going to cast Shield of Faith on herself. She believes DC matters right now. Which is... Wait, can you have a shield and Shield of Faith?
Shield and Shield of... Yes.
Nope. She has 22 AC right now.
You can wear a shield, and you can have Shield of Faith, and you can cast Shield. If you know those.
If she could, yeah. So she casts Shield of Faith as a bonus action and steps forward and points out her finger and just lobs a mote of fire at it. And it's not as effective as it would have been, as it is a marsh tree and it is pretty much always wet. So it doesn't ignite or anything like that.
Oh.
Valithar is going to step back and cast himself a ray of frost on the tree. That tree ain't going nowhere. Froze that tree.
Oh, I should have set up a snare on the raft.
Dr. Nada. Oh yes, and every round you guys move about 5 feet. The rats do.
I'm gonna
no.
true strike the tree.
The tree.
So you
How
have
could you miss?
you have advantage on the tree now.
That's what we're fighting right now, right?
Yes, yes,
Can we
no,
see these
I-
things?
The snake, those black snakes, ignore those.
Okay.
They're underwater. You can't hit them.
One of them touched me.
Violated.
Show
you.
me on the doll where it touched you.
Yeah.
The lower legs.
Oh.
Um.
Ignore all the clicking sounds you're hearing.
Oh god, that's all the enemies. Oh god!
I'll do a couple blasts at it.
Pew pew.
It's 13 hit.
13 hits. It's not actually. Yeah, you hit it. Do you still have that thing
Yeah.
where you push stuff?
No, not pushing. Remember, it's Larlock's blessing now, where it heals
Okay.
someone.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you
But
wouldn't
that's
want to pull
only if
that.
I crit.
Okay. And I forgot how short the song is. Let's move on to some battle and peace.
Oh, I do have repelling blast still. But it's only if I choose to push it back.
Do you choose to back?
Yeah, I'll let one of them push it back. 10 feet.
All right, and it gets pushed back 10 feet. It is now the lizard folk's turn.
And you got that 20 deck.
Actually, he is going to
Oh great, now it's directly in our path.
pull out a short bow and he's going to shoot it. That's it.
Alright, now we have to make a decision. Do we let the tree kill some lizard folk?
Make it look like an accident.
Oh goodness. Who do you feel like is in the most peril right now?
These two in the water.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
sure.
something I was curious about, and I'm assuming not, but I might as well ask. Can I shadow step with someone?
Yeah, depends what it's like.
I'm
I can.
not sure.
I mean, it seems like it'd be kind of like strong, but I don't know.
Some spells do allow that sort of thing, but I don't know if that does. It doesn't say it, no.
I don't
Okay,
think
it definitely does not say it. It just says I have the ability
it'd be cool though.
step from one shadow to another. Okay.
Yeah, you do that, and then they just hit the ground and
The
going through the shadow.
the front end of the boat has started to rise back above the water though. There's a nasty film of stagnation that lines the logs of the front though. And it's like extra slippery.
Okay. Oh God. I don't know how it can be useful. Shit.
Throw a dart at the tree. You could. Well, this is just the DM. But if you're not actually sure how to be useful in this turn, like legit, some things you could do to be non-combative would be potentially trying to get those lizard folk out of the water.
I have a plan. I can get them out.
You have a plan?
You will know that in 6 seconds. As of now, RX is looking at you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay, I'm failing now. I'm just gonna go help try to help this lizard guy out then.
Okay, so you reach your hand in the water. And
No,
you
I'm throwing a rope.
Oh, throw your rope. Even better. So you throw a rope in the water.
It's a 50-foot rope too.
How much are you gonna put into the water?
Maybe like.
Just a
How far is
guesstimation.
it? Okay, like 15 feet at max.
Just a big old, just put that in the water where you last saw him.
Yep.
Do you want to hang on to the rope, brace for like any force?
Probably wouldn't have time to do.
I feel like you could do that with an action and a bonus action. You can throw the rope and then brace yourself for something to pull on it.
Okay, yeah, I want to throw the rope in, but then I want to, since it's so long, is there any like railing or something just so I can spin it around once and then I'm pulling it?
The front of the barge has a sort of shielding. As for when it like comes up to a dock and like hits it, there's like a little bit of a raised barricade, but it's not very high. But you could certainly try and tie the rope to it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so RX, you watch his land, throws the rope in the water, and starts to tie it towards the lizard folk to the front. What are you doing?
Can I see the lizard folk down there?
They are underneath the murky water, but you recognize the space that they were lost in less than 6 seconds ago.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. I'm going to move to like here.
Okay.
Then, hang on. Make sure this reaches.
Curious.
All right. I'm going to cast a wonderful spell called Water Walk.
Ooh.
And I am going to target everyone in the party. So Land, myself, the guard Drake, Vey, Nada, Bro, Zan, and these people. It's 10 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All of us and the lizard folk.
Yes.
So you guys, I'll leave those marks on them now as that.
They rise up to the surface at 60 feet per round.
And they're slowly rising now.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure it's
see their heads starting to rise out of the water, and they're like gasping for air. Very good.
Actually, I think lizard folk can hold their breath for quite some time, unless like they've been charmed to release all their air.
No, you're probably right. Yeah, they have a swim speed too.
I think they can like hold their breath for 15 minutes.
Yeah, they're just like this again.
Deal with this every day.
And some shit's
So, everybody, you now can walk on water like Jesus.
Thank you.
What? Nice.
Snapjaw's turn.
That's not even
Snapjaw.
concentration.
Snapjaw pulls out his pike and reaches it out towards the lizard folk on the other end. And he says, "Grab on!" as he readies his action for the water-walked one to... he's going to yank him over to the boat. That is a waste of his turn. He is going to instead not do that. Hit the tree with his javelins. There. Put it to that
Wait,
tree.
what was that?
Gilligan sounds like.
That was the panther in the tree.
Yeah. It is... that is the sound of the bark moving and quaking.
So realistic.
Another tree.
How do you do those sounds?
As it rudely interjects its way onto your path.
Wow, look at that tree move.
Yeah, the tree is fucking...
Hey, it's not like 3 ropers. I think we'll be fine.
And then suddenly, 3 ropers appear. No, actually, what's the highest passive perception in the party? I forgot. It's been a while.
Oh, I hate that question. 15. That's good,
Better
but
than mine.
So you're pretty like already overwhelmed with everything that's happening around you, but RX, you start to notice like some heads appearing out of the water.
that's not. Oh, I'm gonna call it out. Look out! There's
Yeah, so
do they look like undead, or is it just heads?
they look like bloated, drowned corpses of various types of humanoid creatures.
Probably lizard folk.
Some of them far gone. Yeah, and the art isn't going to depict it. Some could be draconic, could be tiefling. This is just like all sorts of dead, bloated, if it can be blue-skinned creatures, just like clearly drowned, risen.
All right, RX is gonna call out undead in the water.
And this lizard folk on the bottom is going to see that, and he's going to pull out his pike and ready in action. More Zambo. Bro. Got taken by the tentacle anti-monster, and you wound up on the other boat, and now you're hearing the shouts of undead, more moving trees, and you're watching as like these horrifying, bloated, ghoulish corpses start to rise from the water, and you can kind of notice walking, and it's like around their neck and chest area. So the water right now isn't actually so deep that you can't swim.
Oh, I can handle it.
Oh, you can, but
I don't know if I want to get back in the water.
But I don't know if you want to get back in. You have water walking right now, though.
Yeah, you can just walk on it.
You can walk on the water, but you don't know what happens.
I'll wait until I'm feeling a bit more comfortable. I guess I'll shoot arrows at the tree.
Something has come to my attention. All these lizard folk now have torches, and the water no longer have torches. So they can't do anything. First, continue your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna use the blazing bowstring. That has fire damage, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot that at the tree.
Alright.
So I forget exactly. Do I click that before the longbow, or do I just click that on its own?
So, actually, it's been a while since I've looked at your sheet, so I'll pop it up here and verify that for you. What you do is you're going to make your regular bow attack, for one.
Alright, longbow.
And yeah, so it's like Hunter's Mark. Once you know you hit, then you can declare, hey, I'm going to use this.
Uh-huh.
So you missed with that first one, but you have extra attacks, so you can go ahead and attack again.
What?
The mist was like super fucking hard to see. The second time, you loose an arrow, and as you're loosing it, you can tell this was the perfect shot. And you decide to pull on your blazing bowstring, and you flick it, and you say the command word, which I don't know if you came up with the command word, but is it?
Open fire!
Burn, baby, burn!
And the bowstring lights ablaze, and the arrow, the entirety of the length of the shaft of the arrow up to the head, is ignited in magical fire and looses. Oh, I just burped and threw up in my mouth.
And also Hunter's Mark on that tree.
Oh God. Well, that tree is roasting. This magical fire overtakes the tree.
Do we get more light now?
Yeah! Absolutely. And you know what? Here's some special. I can really taste that puke. That was disgusting. Have a little. Is that on the token layer? Here we go. Have a little light.
Perfect.
That is 200.
Look at the size of that arrow you shot. Oh wow, that is what was it,
So
covered in gasoline?
It's just the bowstring is it's looking like the string itself is no longer a flame, but remains this like heated red as if it had been sitting in a forge for a while. But it's a bowstring, so it's like what?
Kind of squint and lean back a bit from the heat.
It's like it spawns a fire elemental wherever you shoot.
It is when you light that fire that the other undead become very clear now.
I was right. All that clicking earlier, it was tokens.
Anything else on your turn, Mr. Brosho?
I guess, is that tree, like, actually done for, I assume, now?
That one.
Alright, I guess I'll move the Hunter's Mark to the other tree. And I guess that'll be it.
All right, I'm just marking on this guy.
Also, I'm gonna step back from the edge of the raft a little bit.
Yes. Right, it is Rax's turn, and his name is still coming off his green card trick. What did I do wrong? And he is just like looking around for Bro Show, like where did he go? Oh, I see you. What are you doing over there? And Rax is to just jump across.
He's got water walk, so
He's got water walk, so he was never at any risk anyway. But he doesn't.
Probably didn't know that. Yeah.
So like he leaps over as if he's making the jump, but he lands on the other side as he would have regardless. Lucky dog. As he comes back into your space, Rosho, he starts to lick your heels. Master.
I'm gonna give him a pet.
It is then
Bonus action pet. Wait, no,
another tree is like, "Ma!
Tree powers activate. Shift.
Look out for trees! I want to scare you of the environment."
This is one terrifying environment. Why do you live here?
Wow.
Snapjaw looks over. He's like, "We don't live here. There's business here." He doesn't do that. All right. So this roll around a movement. Drawn to the fire. Ooh. The fire.
Ooh.
All right, and the lizard folk noticing the enemy are finally going to start unleashing a volley of short bows. So I'll shoot for. He only gets one. They don't get multi-attack on the short bow. Ooh, 30.
Who said that these guys are undead?
Yes, very clearly. Now drawn to the light.
They're drawn to the light too.
Apparently.
He is still wrapped up in the dark tentacle, and he is going to attempt to break out of it. And what is the DC? All right. No, to avoid being drove. Okay. Yes. So he breaks out, and the tentacle starts to flail and pulls back under the water. I'm actually going to keep those. This guy walks his ass back onto the raft, and that's his turn. This fella back here.
Are you keeping just the eyes, or?
Let's see, it's 30. 15, 20, 60. He is like. All right.
Oh, he big.
You know what? There's 3 in a row here. Let's see, who are they all? Okay, I'm just gonna do the volley. So there's gonna be 2 more short bow shots coming. 1, 2. Nice, a natural 20. That's a hit. That's a hit, and that's a miss. So that is. And you're watching as these bloated corpses are just taking arrow after arrow, but continue to advance on you, appearing to be stronger than those you may have faced before.
Swamp zombies.
Very drawn to the light. 1, 2 more lizard folk. And that these 2 appear. Missing a hit. Top one gets hit. Measly 1 damage. Excellent. Just to make sure I have you all set here.
I don't think I can do anything big without revealing who I am, but I'll save all their lives, so maybe they'll.
Lady Zan's turn. And she is a cleric. Let's see here. What can she do?
Everything. Anything. A lot of things.
She is going to take up her staff, and this purplish, pinkish just glossing over her eyes as she slams it down on the raft and actually causes a quake. And she says, "Evil, be gone!" as she casts her channeled divinity turn undead.
It's not. They're not gonna think that we meant. Hopefully, that doesn't reveal too much. So much for hiding who we were.
Oh, let's start pushing lizard men into the water.
So, as an action, each of that you can see if there must be.
If they're CR1 or
Holy
lower,
shit.
they just die.
Okay, let's see here. This may have ended the encounter.
I can do it again if
CR1 or lower.
Yeah.
All right, and those are within 30 feet.
Yeah, everyone all I knew is within 30 feet there. I would have waited to get closer. Actually, I would have.
Yeah, she did it a bit early, but boom, boom, boom. Loosens up the initiative a little bit.
Oh, she turned. The fire was evil.
He watches a bunch of them bodies fall into the water and don't rise again. All right, Malothar's turn. He's going to shift his attention from combat to. He's just like, I am completely useless on this side of the body. Spell list. He's not going to use those things.
Can he use his enlarge spell on the raft?
I think it's too big.
Well, and he's just like, I don't have that one prepared today.
Damn.
Actually, that's not how the wizard spell list works.
Do these trees float? Because we just kill one, enlarge it, and we got a big piece of wood to float on.
Well, this one is engulfed in magical flames. Balthar is just going to continue his assault. He's going to see the ones over here. 2, 5, 10, 15. Leap. Cross the side. And with that, he's going to shoot his ray of frost.
Phew.
At this one.
Oh, you hit me instead? No!
Oh, shit! Yeah, you know what?
I'm short.
In between. He's a warcaster, so you're fine. Takes a 8 and slows his ass down. Time to get cold, son. Get cold. Dr. Not.
Okay. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion
Ooh.
right here. And it's going to be me standing in front of this guy, laughing. And all of these guys right here are going to be able to hear it. Okay?
Okay.
I am going to run, jump off of my disc, jump off the boat. I can't get this disc off my shit.
I got you.
Can you
The
put
disc
the
is
disc where I'm
following me,
standing?
yeah!
It can't follow me unless I'm 20 feet away from
Yeah.
it. So I'm gonna run into my illusion, dispersing it. And as soon
Alright, you're running across the water, right?
yeah, I have water walking down.
Make a charisma saving throw.
But the whole point was to avoid that. But he didn't fall through.
Hold on, I'm looking.
He didn't fall through, you're right.
Sad.
And you make it to your destination.
Alright. As soon as I get there, I'm gonna thunder step back to where I was standing. That's
Yeah,
third
nice.
level.
Excellent. So 3d10 and 4.
That's all of them.
So where are
They're pretty good at Constitution, so we'll roll damage.
Yeah, roll 3d10 for that.
I have to roll something?
Yeah, 3d10.
For your damage. Damage.
Damn it, Zambi.
Aw, that's shitty.
Mm,
Okay, so 11. So that
what's
is
your?
a...
Yeah, what's your?
No, what's your spell save DC?
Is it for charisma?
It's on your spells list at the top.
Mhm.
Because I use charisma to cast it, so it's 15.
Okay.
Here, let me double check on your...
It's
Spell
8
save
plus
DC.
your proficiency plus your
Yep, he's right. It's 15.
15.
So they all fail. They all take the 11. They all get slapped in the face by thunder.
Oh, it is loud.
Sorry, Quinn. Okay. Dr. Nada, you are back on the boat, motherfucker. Oh, does the Zambo, the big guy? I suppose he has to.
He was out of range.
Yeah, it didn't hit him.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, lizard folk. They are. Oh yeah, I need to move you guys forward.
The big guy heard the blast. Everyone heard that. It's for like 300 feet, I think.
Yeah.
Minus 3. Cool.
Oh god, we're gonna run a flaming tree!
Yeah. So the guys down here are going to attempt to veer the boat into the other direction. This guy's getting on the boat. Oh no, he never got cleared. He has to make a strength save.
Yeah, he's gonna do that now.
He succeeds.
Alright, he's out. He can walk on water.
There we go. All right, so that was his turn. Land. You guys are about to slam into a fiery tree and Zambos.
I am going to. How deep is the water, too? Just curious. Pretty dang deep, right?
For the kobolds, you guys will be completely submerged. For average, like the lizard folk, they stand in between, like anywhere between 5 to 7 feet, and some of them were like just heads up. Some of them were like chest up, and like all the undead you just saw were mostly like to their neck.
Okay, so going in the water is not an option.
But you can walk on it.
Yeah, you still have water walking.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then I will... If I can, I'm gonna straight up run up to this zombie with... Why does he have a blue mark on him?
Oh, actually, what was that blue from?
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he's slowed.
Oh, right. From the Red Frost.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's slow, but he's slowly thawing since he's next to magical fire.
I'm gonna go up to him.
And make a charisma saving throw as you touch the water.
Dang it.
It's okay. You got great charisma, right?
No.
Me neither.
All right.
Yay. That
What
has
touches the water, you make it to where you're going without any issue.
I punched this dude twice with one
Oh!
key.
And the first punch, it is so much softer than you thought it was going to be. As you punch, your fist starts to slide in to the skin.
Ugh.
Forms around you like a really wet pillow, just like covered in jello.
If you weren't wearing your magic invisible gloves, that would.
They all hit.
Wait,
They all hit.
I have magic.
So roll damage for the first one.
Okay.
Alright, so so you punch straight through him with the first one, and like he's so waterlogged that as you pull your arm down, it literally comes out the bottom side of like his hip. So you've like torn in from the upper left part of his torso down, almost like you cut him in half. But this was just by dragging your arm through it with the motion of one punch. It's just soggy. Oh yeah, perfect. Like soggy cardboard, just tearing.
Ah.
And then your second hit, you could aim diagonally at this other soggy zombie.
So that one's dead?
Oh yeah, he is
Oh, gross.
pretty much 2 chunks now.
Is
Look,
thunder
Tony.
damage the same thing as lightning damage?
No,
No.
thunder is sound.
Okay.
Boom.
Well, I don't know. I got a really bad feeling about this. This is weird.
I feel like I'm saving against charisma somewhere.
I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action. Actually, I won't use my key point to attack. I'll just use my bonus action. Just gonna teleport back to the boat because I don't know.
Could just walk back.
Could I? Wouldn't I have an opportunity of attack or something?
Oh yeah, you would. But they're zombies. They're probably. It's your choice, though. Yeah, you would have an opportunity to attack that way.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just teleport back. Use my bonus action.
Did you take mobile?
Oh yeah, you did. As long as you attack, you don't provoke opportunity actions.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. You can just run up, attack, walk away.
Did you roll? Did you roll the damage for the other hit?
Did it technically now?
There we go. And then aren't you able to blow one more? Aren't you able to do 3?
I wanted to save my.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you should be able to do 4 punches per round.
Yeah, use your bonus action to hit him again, and you can just walk away as long as you attacked.
Yep, you don't have to bonus action disengage anymore. You just disengage by moving. It's amazing.
Okay, well then I hit that one. Is he dead?
You fast little fucker.
I want to hit him in his head. Just clean punch him in the head. I want to hit him in the stomach because I don't want to get stuck.
This time you punch at his head and like your fist goes through his cheekbone and out like his temple, and you can feel the sludgy like remnants of a brain that once was there is now just hollowed in the skull. And it kind of looks at you with as your hand is in its mouth and it opens and you can see your actual wrist and
Ah!
it's still alive though.
Oh, all those creatures, all those zombies that we just killed, they did get to make a save, I think. Wait, unless I'm reading it wrong.
Oh, that save. That save. Undead Fortitude.
No.
Not that time because it was through Radiant memes, but if it was like, if you just like...
No, I'm sorry, when Zan used her Turn Undead to destroy the undead, they all got to make wisdom saving throws against that.
Oh, forgive me, everyone. That was my first time using Turn Undead Channel Divinity. So, we'll narratively plot that as she did something really cool, and then next time, we'll do it correctly. My apologies.
Sorry.
Anything else land? No, it's cool.
And I don't want to be in the water, so I'll back right up after that.
Oop. Drives a person to kill. Sorry, the TV came on again. Alright, cool. So yeah, doesn't provoke an opportunity attack. Alright, Arx, you just watched land go up and just waterboard some nasty ass Zambos.
Alright, do I have like line of sight in this big guy here? Or is like
You can
fire blocking it?
It is a big fire. I will say you have disadvantage if you're shooting straight through at him. It's very hard to focus your eyes. It's very bright. I don't know if you've ever been to like a really, really, really big bonfire and trying to like look in it, but like, ow.
Stupid fire.
Even for magic guys. Even for magic guys.
What? Yeah, what kind of bowstring was that? Terrible light. Alright. In that case, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to put it there. Yeah, draw it.
Oh, I wish I had a spiritual weapon token on this one like you do in the game. Yeah, you just have to draw it from,
Ding.
Alright. Man, the lizard folk on your guys' boat need to step it the fuck up.
So, the Spiritual Weapon deals 14 to hit the... actually, no, it's going for the big...
So 14 hits.
That's 8 force damage.
And there you go. The big, chunky looking one gets a hunk of skin blown off. Beautiful. Anything else, Arts?
Yeah, I'm gonna step the fuck back for the imminent collision.
Yeah, Snapshot starts to yell, "Move the boat! Raft! Do your fucking jobs." He then switches from combat to attempting to sway the boat. Which he can do that with all of his might. Oh man. There we go. And this tree is now going to attempt to quake this boat. So let's see if it hits the boat's AC. Which is not very high, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So, ladies, Zan, Rax, Brosho, and Dr. Nada make dexterity saving throws or get knocked on the water.
I'm on
You're
my
fine.
disc.
Valithar gets flung. Oh, just kidding. He's on the other side, other boat. Lady Zan, you're alright at dex. She gets flung. Just kidding.
Do I still make a dex save?
No, you're on disc. So Brosho, you save. Lady Zan saves, and then Rax saves. No, does not save. Rax gets flung, but has water walk, and he is now having a moment of like, what is this? What? I'm supposed to. Alright, and lizard folk also going to be attempting to boat away in this round. So that's 2 people now pushing the boat. So the boat should be able to make it through this little crevasse here. Let's just see how the guys up top do. Alright. Alright, this zombie is going to slam onto this lizard folk here and miss. Brosho, you can either attempt to steer the boat or help those guys out however you see fit. Or do it. This is your game, man.
Let's see.
Pull out your deck of many things and.
I think you should pull out your dick for a second. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
let's talk about things again.
I know.
I can only use the what was the limit on the blazing bowstring? Was that once per short rest, or was it more than once?
Currently, it's once per short rest.
All right. I can't light up that tree. Who all needs help again?
As you can see right now, these guys are in a direct collision in the next round with this fiery tree.
Oh.
So once the next round hits, they move forward 10 feet. So 2 people on this ship, Snapjaw and another lizard folk, are attempting to veer this way, while this one is going straight on.
Yeah. I don't really see how I can help them.
Yeah, what that means is they are literally going to crash into a burning tree with a zombie in it.
I guess I'll just start taking pot shots at the zombie.
Alright, chat.
I forget. Can I switch the hunter's mark onto him, or do I?
Yes.
All right.
It's a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Let's put it on him. And
It's just battle music.
Noise.
With a little more longevity.
sorry, I assumed that hit.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark doubles too, so roll another d6.
Another D6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark gets doubled. There we go.
There we go. 8, 10, 17 damage. So this one goes right into the eye socket.
All right. Is he still up?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now let's hit him again.
Mm-hmm. Also hits. Beautiful.
And then Hunter's Mark still double?
No, that was just
No, just single.
All right.
There you go. But you still loaded him up with damage on this round.
when you crit, you double the dice you roll.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Rex is like, holy shit balls. And just gonna get back on the raft.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot to say that. But I was gonna whistle to him to come back.
That's what he'd probably do. So Rex is good. Great. Here we go. Is going to bite at the tree. Look at it.
Take that tree.
This tree. Ah!
That's right. He's actually good.
And the tree's like, Paul! I'm coming, Paul!
In tree, and you don't speak tree.
Which sucks because it's totally closing in your guys' van. I love this encounter.
What dick-ass druid came in here and awakened all the trees?
I wonder who. As this ghoul's like, hey, lunchtime. Sees this lizard folk as a snack. And he's gonna claw. And he's gonna miss.
Claws a move?
He moves and then claws and then misses.
Oh, he's a ghoul. Ah!
All right, and this round is almost done. This lizard folk is not going to focus on melee. He's going to attempt to move the boat. So you guys have 3 people now trying to move that boat. All right, here we go. This lizard folk up here alone. Let's see. You guys have 1. Okay, I think you'll have enough before the round starts. So there will be 2 athletics check that will be made by the end of this round by these lizard folk, which I'm just going to do now.
See, we're just gonna hit the
Oh,
tree.
fuck. So, something will happen. Literally
He
on.
walks right through the fire.
Yep. And taking 3d6 fire damage.
Oh,
Walks right through the burning tree. And is going to do some fucking ogre zombie shit.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. He's going to swing his Morning Star at the boat.
Wait, no, that's not.
And he hits, crunching into the front of it, not completely destroying it, but managing to do some hefty damage to it. Oh, yeah. It's not going to withstand many more of those. As the other lizard folk, who rolled the 9, to brace and turn. Here, he is going to. And this is. All right, so that's a third. 3 and 4. Where are you, lizard folk? Here we go. And then here's next. Oh, fuck. What's gonna happen? You gonna crash into the tree?
Oh, I know my boat's gonna crash into the tree. Let's go, boat 1.
Alright, and Zambo here is gonna try and slam at that lizard folk.
Boat 1 in boat A.
He hits. A. All right, next round. A.
Okay, I think we have. Are those like 3 lizard folk on our boat, just not on the initiative?
Nope, they're on the initiative. I counted for them. The 3 of them that
Oh, they are.
have rolled. One of them failed. Succeed, fail, succeed, and then the bottom boat.
This guy.
One more roll.
I think some of them are missing on the initiative.
No, they're all there.
Okay.
They're just spread out. All right. So this boat here begins. Oh god, this is gonna be really hard to move. Begins its collision. However, it is able to mostly move.
Are those zombies now under the boat?
No, yes. Go ahead.
Except the big one.
Place yourselves wherever you think you were again. The big one slammed into and is going to make a dexterity save to see if he gets pushed under. And it does. The top of the round, Lady Zan.
Ogre gets pushed underwater.
Yeah, Ogre got pushed underwater. She's just going to produce Flame the Tree again. And wow. One shot. I'm on your guys' boat. I picked the wrong boat. Let's see here. They're underneath us.
Is the one zombie that's way over on the right not in the initiative?
What zombie way over on the right?
And this guy.
Character. You sure he was an initiative?
Well, I mean, he wasn't moving closer. This guy actually has a different art.
Oh, he does. He
But
does.
why?
Because he wasn't on the initiative.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's Balathar's turn, and he is going to prepare to shoot his spell at the Zambo. Should he provide his spell for shooting? Dr. Nada. Let's move too. So hold on 1 second.
The tree moved.
I have 10. No, the tree is still.
Wait, could we convince the trees to move?
Do you speak tree?
Do you speak tree?
No, but I've got animal handling.
They're not animals.
I don't think they're animals. I don't think they're trees.
Just shoot more fire at them.
One language known by its creed.
I don't have any more fire.
They're attacking us, right?
They
Yes.
are.
Maybe they're just moving closer to you to say hi. You don't know.
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on this tree.
Ooh.
Make it think that it's on fire. If it fails
You're not-
its DC,
Alright. What's the
Can you trick a tree?
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
What's the save? Wisdom?
Yeah, intelligence saving throw, actually.
Oh. That fails. The tree begins to flail about as if it were on fire, but there are no visible flames.
Huh.
Put out the invisible fire on my friend.
Oh god!
My invisible friend of the.
It literally,
You just-
it literally
you hear
takes
this-
1d6 psychic damage, too.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and throw
The
me.
other tree rushes to try and put out the invisible fire.
Yeah, he's like, Paul, you're not on fire.
Yeah!
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
I'm also gonna
Aw.
cast, what's it called? Tree Strike
There you go. Which one?
on the tree.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
All right, and these lizard folk. 1, 2. Okay. You can kind of see this ogre underneath, actually. Just a tad. All right, this guy. Short bow at tree. Effective. Damage tree. Oh, that's why
Shopping.
the battle music turned off. Motherfucker.
It's like we're not even at a battle.
Alright, this guy's gonna peer over the edge and look down, shooting with disadvantage into the water at the ogre, missing. Land. Impossibly annoying situation. Your boat has sustained heavy damage, though. Actually, a disguised dragon, not a lizard folk.
His art's different. Suspicious.
My track record is very. So just to be clear, this big fucker's under your boat, but he's taller than the water. So your boat is essentially crooked, half lit on. Well, the front end is starting to light on fire from the tree, and it's like got this ogre zombie underneath it. So you could easily peer around it and hit it from where you were at.
Okay.
No.
Then I'm just gonna run right next to him. I'm just gonna hit him.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem when he flips your boat by existing in that space. So kill him. Hit it.
And then I'll use my
Ooh, there you go. He's looking bad.
key point to do 2 more.
All right, and that's with advantage, so they both hit. All right, how do you want to sink him?
Nice.
Since he's a zombie, right? I want to like
Mhm.
hit him with both fists in the heads, so like juice squeezes out.
And it caves inward, concave, and you get a satisfying like of whatever juices and liquids have been frothing around about in its mouth and head.
I try to like get it on myself.
You're covered head to toe. It is essentially 5 to 8 times your size.
Very, very happy as a kobold at this moment.
Oryx, you get doused
Nice.
in this black goo.
Iris is just smiling.
Ugh. Yeah, it's like off of your gold scales, making you look like this dark brown.
Or common.
It's like oil, almost.
Alright, so
So there's a hole in the front of the raft. It is starting to be on fire.
now that it's my turn, I am gonna like kneel down, put a hand on the raft, and then turn undead on the remaining undead.
All right.
So now they all make wisdom saves.
The correct way. So that's a ghoul. Wisdom save.
And if they fail and their CR is less than 1, they all die. The 17 succeeds, the rest fail.
Alright, so Oryx and Land just get covered in zombie cuts.
Yeah.
The last one kind of stands there.
Well,
Literally
that's-
just kind of stands there.
Okay. Then, I don't know. An object in direction can't repair the boat, so I'm just gonna hope the boat stays. Try to move
Right.
to balance it out. Oh, my spiritual weapon's still going. Yeah, I'll move
Yeah,
that
yeah.
underneath, and I think he can bonus action attack. Let me check.
Yeah, yes you can. No, you can.
All right. Then we're just gonna do that.
Do it. That's it. You hear underneath the boat popping in the head.
All right, then I'm also gonna like. No, I don't want to dismiss him, but it won't be in the way. I'll move that so it's not in the way. Whether that's under or above, I don't know. Call it above.
Perfect. Snapshot's turn. He's looking around and nods his head. He 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets up in the tree's face and he's like, fuck you, tree.
But it
Yeah,
says
he's-
it in like lizard folk tongue, you know.
And he has a really cool glaive.
Thought he was using a pike earlier.
No, that was another one.
Oh.
Or I may have said it on accident as a pike, but it's a glaive.
It's fine.
So the first one that hits, doing 13 damage. Second one misses because he doesn't have advantage. All right, and he is going to stay there as the awakened tree is going to attempt to do what he does this time at Snapjaw, not at the boat. It hits, slam, slapjaw, slapjaw, slap, slapjaw.
Poor Slapjaw. It's Slapjaw.
Paul's like, hey, slapjaw, and just
He Snapjaw. Oh, God.
the lizard folk next to Snapjaw watches him get slapjawed and decides to two-hand his pick on his back and swing it at the tree. Oh, he's not in actual space. There we go. And that's a hit. That's a hit. He's like, fuck you. The tree is looking splintered. Pro show. Paul's.
What's the best way to handle attacking a tree without fire? Oh, can I take one of the lizard guy's torches and try and launch it?
Stop trying to burn them.
You do whatever you want. There are 5 torches near, 3 torches immediately at your disposal, right near you.
They're probably resistant to fire. Would not recommend.
That other one wasn't.
That one was covered in magic gasoline. I don't know.
But then again, maybe I shouldn't light the one on fire. Touching.
That was different. That you are aware that tree was lit on fire with magical fire and not conventional fire. However, both conventional fire does or does not light this tree on fire. So.
Also, if you did light it on fire, your raft would be fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking now. Okay, let's see what venom damage does to a tree.
Maybe?
Right. Resistances. I know the resistances. I can't say anything. Do your thing. Ooh, there was nothing left.
Was that a hit?
I don't see anything. You know what? My server's down.
So is mine.
Oh.
Mine
All
too.
right, analog. What was the hit?
All right. Well, first of all, I want to do a hunter's mark. Put hunter's mark
Alright.
on it,
So
and then
you go ahead and mark Paul.
I did 19 with the venom's kiss longsword.
That's a hit.
All right, and
See.
then it 6 slashing damage, 2 poison damage.
Okay, -8. How would you like to trim this hedge?
I guess just chop it down like a lumberjack and make sure it falls to our right.
Yeah, and you watch as Brosho two-handedly wields his excellent, cool, green-handled and light green blade as he just starts chopping into this thinner-looking tree, breaking it down. You can hear "Paul, Paul" from the tree behind it, except you don't. But the tree has been chopped and actually is no longer a part of the terrain.
I made a really bad mistake by thinking I could refresh it. So I can't see anything.
Oh,
It's
no.
It's my turn.
You are fine. I got you, my friend. Just give it a second to load, and it should pop back up. Man, when
It's
is
been Okay, I do believe you, but it's been a minute.
No, it's there's a problem with Roll20 right now.
It did eventually go away, so I think
It
it'll
should.
fix itself in time.
Let's see the status site for me. It's saying it's all good now, so maybe refresh one more time. I'm gonna refresh really quick. Oh, all the character sheets.
So, did we kill that tree?
Yes.
Yes, you trimmed the hedges.
Ooh, sexy.
Okay, so I refresh my page. I'm back, I think. Kind of.
I'm back.
Whoa, my turn order's gone.
I'm refreshing.
It's still there, I see it.
None of my stuff will.
Currently, that tree's turn.
Ah, man. Uh-oh. Might be time.
Of all things to screw us over at the moment.
Oh, come on, Roll20.
Oh,
No.
and now it's gone. Let's check the status site. Oh, it's all up.
Yeah. What the heck?
I
Maybe
got
this is like one of those
another
things where it's gonna be like 10
error.
minutes and then it'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's take a break to poop.
Let's take a break. Keep keep the recording so people on YouTube will just know we're starting our break now and they'll drag their way through.
Okay.
Wait for this to load. Let's take a 5-10 minute break and hop back in.
Okay.
Hopefully it loads back up. Oh boy. Roll 20 to be dive on.
BRB.
Is it 400 or 25 for each?
I don't know. Like 400.
Right. Oh man, I think roll 20 is gonna keep us down. It's not loading. Of course, after like 2 weeks, it's like no roll 20 for you. We really gonna have to end it here? That's a bummer. Let's see if there's anything else supposed to happen today. Announcements. Let's see if people are yelling at the roll 20 Twitter. Oh,
on the
thank
way.
God.
Maybe.
Oh,
I'm refreshing, seeing if we're good.
come on, load. Yes! Yes! Yeah, baby.
Mine's still not loading yet, but hopefully it'll come up soon. There we go. Okay. I'm in.
Oh, good.
I'm back.
Welcome. It seems to be mostly loading. I'm having slow loads right now. I'm not trusting it yet. We're gonna give it another 5.
Okay.
How's it looking for you, Nando?
What?
Is your roll 20 loaded up and is it working?
For the most part, yeah. I think so. Oh, I can't see. Okay, yeah, no, I can see everything.
Okay. Mine's still having some issues with loading character sheets.
Oh,
There's still
I
something
tried
going
that.
on with roll 20.
Oh, something just popped back up.
Damn it! We may have to call it.
Oh, it's looking good. I'm gonna refresh just to make sure, but message went away.
My
Mine
message
just
just
came
came back.
Mine, this isn't functional. No, I don't want to call it. I really don't.
We can give it a little bit longer at the moment if we need to.
Yeah, let's give it 5 more minutes. 9:45, we'll be back. I'm gonna charge my headset.
Come on, roll 20. What's going on, brother, sister, mister, Trista? Website, are you gonna tell me the truth yet? It's saying everything's fine. You are a liar, web. Everything is not fine. I feel like this only happens on my game nights. Oh, I'm up. Stay up, please. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna call it. I think we're gonna be good. Hopefully.
Looks good to me.
Jinxing myself. Everything's working on my end. And don't worry, I'm not gonna just do the full map like foot by foot. I'm not gonna make you actually do that on the boats. Am I? That would be horrible. If you had to do everything by grid to scale, like even on the map, if you did the math for all, do you imagine how long it would take to just do anything? And
Well, I mean, we can just run on the water, so it'd only be a few rounds of dashing, assuming we weren't dealing
Oh,
with
yeah.
wisdom saving throws.
Who cast that spell?
I did, but it's not concentration. It's just
Oh, how long does it last?
1 hour.
Nice. Okay.
And I can ritual cast it too. I just didn't have time to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Corwin, they're just like shooting arrows at all the trees. It is nice not having as many tokens to have to deal with in combat. Maybe I can.
Maybe you can what?
I had that started to say it aloud, and then I decided to stop because then I would have to honor it.
Oh, see, I just assumed you cut out.
I actually hear a lot of that. Kind of. Oh, if it goes tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to go to get that computer because my truck does not have good traction. But Monday, later Monday, maybe. What Monday? Like
What?
The Tube Annihilation Group threw together a PC for me,
Yes.
and like now we're gonna move some parts around because I have a nicer case with fans, and I need fans.
What time Monday?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't worked it out with Tanner.
As long as
Okay,
it's
I'm back.
like afternoon,
It would be. I'm busy until like 3. All right, but show's back. All right, so it's sustained. Ooh, I'm hearing myself a lot.
You sound good on my end.
I can hear you hearing. I hear you twice.
Oh, I think it's going away now. Oh God. Hi, Corbin.
Yep.
I have to turn it down.
It's like you talk really quiet, but you cough really loud.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
You
So,
got those
back-
dabbies.
Back to the initiative. Yeah, so everyone on YouTube, we are starting back up now. So, you guys killed that tree, splintered the ever living shit out of it. The lizard folk continue to drive the boat, now trying to go
Avoid the next
more.
one.
Yeah, not hit the next tree. But the tree might make that unavoidable. But that will happen in the next round. So that's what he's doing.
So
Let's
if
see
you choose the
about
one.
Oh.
I can move this tree if it gets too close.
What a nice triangle.
Yeah, nice. Oh, on this next round, this boat, I keep calling it a fucking boat, this raft is beginning to take water.
Hey, Faye, do you know mending?
I do not know mending. No, I do not.
Do you know any spells that could fix the raft?
No, but I could counterspell the thing that comes to break it.
Can you counterspell the fire? Wait,
Um,
that's not how counterspell works.
That dispel magic.
Do that.
I could do that.
Then we'd stop burning, but it doesn't matter if we're gonna sink. It's probably too late. All right, everybody.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like you're sinking. It's just it's taking on water, which means sinking actually.
Now that I think about it,
The early stages of sinking, soften it, but it is broken.
All right.
healing word the boat.
Can I do that?
I'm. Oh no, it's a construct. Healing word has no effect on constructs. It actually says that.
If you had entangle, there'd be a different story. Oh, you have a new spell you could learn.
It's true.
You never learned a new spell. You could learn entangle.
Well, no, that might work.
Now I gotta look at the spells.
You'll have to concentrate it on though.
I guess I'll
If
shoot
you
an
wanted-
arrow. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna go with my suggestion. My apologies. I was gonna say if you wanted a plot spell, that would be the one to use.
I feel like I should look at more at the other spells first, though.
Yeah, and it's also very split second decision. So.
Yeah. All right, I guess I'll shoot arrows at the other tree.
Yeah, you watch Jim Bob, the other awakened tree, is like, you killed Paul. I'm gonna get you.
Let him have it.
That's how my ends talk. And you let him have it. Go ahead. And
Oh yeah, I forgot to put 100th mark on it, but I did roll.
I almost assumed.
Yeah.
All right, lay it on me, boy.
All right.
All right, and now another attack, I presume. Oh yes, saucy. Keep it coming. Ah, beautiful. Splintering it here and there. Rats is like, oh fuck yes, I can walk on water. It's going after that tree.
What if the tree started bleeding?
And then
It leaks sap.
it does in fact leak sap. And the tree is gonna strike back. He's like, yo, slam, miss. All right. Instead of combat, he's gonna focus on driving the boat. Raft. All right. The lizard folk could like tie a bunch of javelins together and replace them.
Hey,
That would
this
be
lizard
insane.
folk still has water walk.
He does. And
I
he's
mean,
gonna
they have a swim speed, so
water walks his
That
way over
raft.
here. No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. They're going to the ones on this side are going to continue trying to push it away. So he's going to have to get a nice spot in the rear, and that's where he's going to right there. It's technically assault.
I have no spells.
This guy.
I can-
So there you go. This top. This spot in the next turn. No issue. Bottom raft. Most of these lizard men are just going to focus on getting the rafts. So that seems like the most pressing bullshit. But so you watch the lizard men kind of see like, yeah, things are going our way. We're gonna do this. You hear this retching noise come out from the darkness. Some of you may have seen beasts like this in books before, but you watch as
Holy fuck.
unliving eye and several tentacled eyes rise out of the water. A floating head, but the iris and pupil completely fogged out and devoid of life.
Holy crap. That looks amazing.
That looks cool.
This is a beholder zombie.
I've always wanted to see one of those. I'll settle for a zombie.
And you notice it doesn't move very fast. And now I have to do some shit. All right. So, let's make this fun. Whose next turn is it? Fernando, roll a 1d4. All right. So that's 4. So that is. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm going to roll 1d2. 1 is the top vote. The bottom is 2. All right, top vote. Land, Valethar, Arx. You guys will be 1, 2, 3. And then there's 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything after 3 is lizard folk. Did I count that right? No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you guys. 1d8. And Arx, Land, Valethar, you guys are 1. Oh, yeah. We'll just do left to right. 1, 2, 3, left to right. Land.
Okay.
This eye It's on you.
On
And let me
land?
let me verify that it has the range to do this.
65 feet.
60 feet is 65 feet. You see this flash and this beam just course out and literally stops just outside your range as it begins to fade away.
You
Like,
suffer a heart attack. No.
it just barely misses you.
Okay.
This tree have been just completely, and when I say, it's like someone took a hole puncher and just huge segment where the beam went through the tree, and is no longer like a functioning tree. Just kind of whatever is left of it just falls into the water.
Oh.
Shit. Lizard folks turn their attention with a short bow. Let's see how many row. 2, 3. Let's do 2 more then.
Oh, none of that. He made
That's
a mistake
15,
when he
11.
tried to fight Arx.
Alright, those both hit. Alright. Lady Zan. It's time to bust out the big stuff. She is going to attempt to cast Banishment.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Damn it.
2 clerics. She's within range. Or is there anyone really hurt right now?
What?
No one's really hurt right now.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, this is just what she would do situation. So she's going to cast Banishment. You attempt to send one creature you can see. Alright, so the charisma saving throw has to beat 15.
And there's no way that he's gonna charisma. Poop.
Alright, so for the duration, the beholder appears from its plane of existence. I'm going to check to see if there's anything it can do against that.
It already
Nope.
failed.
Nope.
And if Zan doesn't lose concentration for a whole minute, it's gone. Because there's no way beholders are not native to material plane.
Nice. Valithar shouts across. What the fucking fuck was that? We gotta get the fuck out of here. He's like, I gotta get a new spellbook. He just casts magic weapon on.
Does he not have a spellbook?
No, he does. It's really mostly combat focused. He doesn't have a whole lot of.
The boats move forward at all?
Oh yeah. Whoops. Top of the round. Everything moves forward. I think it's around, so I'm gonna move them forward.
Swish. Swish. Swish.
Good.
This is how boats make.
That's Valithar's turn. Oh yeah, and then that's a bonus action. Nice. Well, I guess he'll use his action to hit low and brace himself.
I guess I could banish the tree, but the tree's
Yeah.
probably native. I don't know.
Dr. Nada, there is still a tree in front of you guys shouting Paul. So you can't understand. You
It's
can't
shouting?
understand. You can't hear it shouting, and you can't understand the shouting, but it is shouting Paul.
Whoa!
Something like that.
Its leaves are just rustling. Well, it doesn't really have leaves. So
Yeah. Spooky tree.
it's making tree sounds.
It's creepy.
But if you didn't know any better,
Is
you'd
my-
say it looks angry.
Does my dash use up an action?
No. Bonus action dash.
Oh, it's bonus action.
Can you?
No, that's a fucking lie. It is an action to dash.
A
I'm sorry.
normal dash is an action, unless it's an
I thought you were a
ability.
rogue.
I'm gonna move to here. and I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
All right.
Wait.
LD Blast.
Wait. You'll have disadvantage
Yeah.
if you do that within 5 feet.
What if
Yeah,
I
Eldritch
cast True
Blast is a
Strike?
ranged
What if
attack.
I cast True Strike first?
Then
That'll
you'll
cancel
be
out.
regular. And it's not advantage, but it's not advantage. Your call.
I don't think there's anywhere else I can really move.
I mean, you don't need to move. You're well within range.
Yeah, but I wanted to push it out of the way.
You can do that from where you were on the boat, but it doesn't matter. You can do this.
I can push it in any direction.
No,
Yeah.
just no.
Well, the
you
one
can't
you're
push it
aiming.
away.
Yeah,
It would
you
go
can
this
push
way.
it. If you shoot at it, and then it goes the way you shoot.
What if I moved
No.
here? Would I still have disadvantage?
That'd be
Yeah.
yes, and it would be that.
Well, if you use True Strike, which you can do at will, it will just be a regular attack.
How far do I have to be from it to not
Just like 5 more feet away.
Yeah.
right there?
Actually,
Yep.
I'm not.
Range attacks made at 5 feet are done with disadvantage.
Now the real question is it within 5 feet or within the enemy's?
No, it's within 5 feet. So as long as you're 10 feet away, you'll be fine.
I'm still gonna cast True Strike so I have advantage.
That's just for Eldritch Blast. If this was a longbow, it'd be a whole different story.
Oh Jesus!
And it hit. So the second one hits. Nice. I like how you're moving the environment to your advantage.
And I will Misty Step as a bonus action back to the boat.
Man, I thought these tentacles were going to be like way more deadly. All right. These lizard folk are still just like, holy fuck. And they're going to keep
Did
driving.
any of them die by chance?
Any lizard folk? Surprisingly, none.
Okay, just double check, just clear.
You guys have done a really good job keeping them alive.
Alright.
But they're our enemies, aren't they?
No, not after this. They'll love us for
Well,
saving their lives.
Technically speaking, you're unaligned with them, and they're unaligned towards you, but they are operating with the dragon cult, which you guys are opposed to. So, call it what you will.
I feel like we could have lost a few of them.
We have dim light
I don't
going on
wanna-
right now.
No, it's your dark vision.
You guys have most of you have dark vision, besides,
Also, I'm pretty sure those folk have torches.
yeah, the lizard folk all have torches.
Okay.
So you get
Most of them have torches. Once worm dunked.
at least 2.
Land, your turn comes around, and there's really not a whole lot to fight besides that tree over there, which you can totally get to with your movement, and you still have water walking.
Oh,
Last time you walked on the water, you saved.
I think I am going to just use my bonus action to teleport to this boat and then just throw a dart at the tree.
There you go.
Woo! Spicy.
Key point Misty Step, by the way. Trust you. And that hits.
Oh, yep, let me add that point to it. Oh, no, I have to retreat back. But, okay,
Yeah, I was just reminding you.
Oh, here we go.
Nice. Good old dart, and it's splintered. Can you only throw one dart?
I did use my bonus action to teleport, so I'm not sure.
Okay, you're right. Oryx. That beholder did not stand a chance. Like, hey guys, look how scary I am. Whoop. Gone. Guiding bolt the tree. Hits. Ooh. Not much of it's left, but it is. Snapjaw does not have water walk on him, so he's going to continue to build him to veer. Oh, off cast. Well, that changes things. That tree gets completely obliterated by radiant damage. So, that technically brings initiative to a close, as nothing is impeding Lady Zan from continuing her concentration. You guys are able to leave that beholder in the dust unless you want to dispose of it. Your call.
Leave it. Leave it gone.
leave it in the past.
I want to see it again, but I'm also having second thoughts after
Yeah.
that
I want
laser.
a real vote here. I'm going to quickly go put my pizza rolls in the oven, and then when I come back, tell me what you guys want.
Leave it banished is my vote.
Yeah.
What are our other options?
To have Lady Zan bring it back. Break concentration on the spell.
Now, if we brought it back, maybe we could animal handling it and make it our friend.
I don't know if it's undead. So I don't know if it's an animal. It's a zombie.
Yeah, you'd have
eyeball.
to like take it over. Since it's undead, I think.
I doubt it has anything cool to loot, so I think banishment is a good fate for it.
Okay. Does it just stay banished forever then? You just like sit there?
Yeah, if she finishes the spell.
That's kind of a shitty way to go.
Yeah. It'd be shitty if one of us died from that fucking eye beam, though.
Yeah. And I say we just banish it and call it a day. It probably has some good loot on it, but like, eh. I don't like fighting in water that's taller than me.
Yeah, that thing is scary.
Okay. I have my headphones back on now. What's the consensus?
I think we're keeping it banished. I think the only person that said that he might want to come back is Brosho.
So, you guys are like, fuck that shit. And Snapjaw's like, yeah, no, we're going forward. So you guys allow Lady Zan to continue her banishment. As Arix, you can aid her in the concentration as like you walk up and you see she's got her hands focused on her staff, her eyes closed, and this like energy of radiance emanates around her. You as well, like however you do your spell casting with whatever items you use, converge, and this doesn't cost you a spell slot. But you almost as if it's a ritual, you attest your will to it as well, allowing it to just come to full fruition.
I guess that could help too, but...
Oh my god.
Oh, really? Do you know banishment?
I haven't.
Oh no, I guess I don't know it.
I've been talking this whole time, and I've been using the wrong.
I was wondering where you were.
Nobody was. I
What?
couldn't say anything.
What did
I
you
was
want?
curious about that, but
There was lots of talking. I was talking the whole time.
What was your deal? Did you not want to?
Oh, yeah, no. Keep it fucking banished.
Okay.
yeah, okay, agreed.
So you guys leave a banished beholder behind, wondering what realm it may have wound up. You may never know.
I'd be content with that.
Good job avoiding that encounter. See, that was the deadly part, and the other part was just supposed to be like an annoyance. But it didn't roll high enough to appear soon enough. So like you guys, it should have showed up, but didn't. So that's kind of funny how that worked out. You guys spend the part of the evening rowing through miles and miles of treacherous muck.
Can we
until
take a short rest while we're going?
yes, you are able to take a short rest in this time. No long rest, short rest. Though none of you really sustained a whole lot of damage.
I got my spell slots back, baby.
Yeah, and I can get my blazing bowstring back.
Yeah, and
How the fuck did we go this way?
you can see off. Well, not the fog starts to part, but the darkness comes in. There are now bits of islands here and there. Snapjaw says, "We're just going to carry straight through to the castle Nyartar." And you, as you guys travel, the barges are much closer, so conversations can be made together. As a matter of fact, you guys kind of bind the boats, all the pikes with a couple of ropes wrapped around it to keep you guys from straying too far off. As if you are going to rest on the boat, like you guys are doing like shifts, so like half of you are sleeping, half aren't. Most of the lizard folk kind of like letting you guys do your thing. Snapjaw leans over to Dr. Nada.
Oh, another point of order. During that combat, Arx was definitely being showy and doing things, and
Oh yeah,
he's lost that cloak, and he's very clearly a cleric of Bahamut.
Snapjaw looks over to you guys and says, "Well, the ruse is up."
I don't
He
want
grins.
anybody hurt.
From tooth to tooth. "Oh, don't worry. We won't be hurting you." After seeing what I saw, he has got a big grin. You can see all the lizard folk around them actually kind of looking at you with admiration. And this is the very first time you've ever had that kind of look given to you by a feral creature like this.
Oh God! Well, they're gonna want to eat me. Ah!
Animal handling on him.
So here's the deal. As he suddenly sounds more like Joe Bluth. Our leader was killed by Farblex Splattergoo. The bullywug.
Bless you.
No. Farblex Splattergoo.
Oh, that's a hell of a name.
He's a bastard. They took our leader and decapitated him, and now he wears his head as a crown. The dragon cultists promised us an equal share of Castle Nyartar. But we've been exchanging goods and services. They've made other arrangements, allowing our rivaled bullywugs entry into the castle. And now they've multiplied and taken over. They killed our leader, and now they've made us their errand boys, while the cultists and the bullywugs back at the castle kick back and await for Resmir and the Horde.
I'm sorry. Did you say Resmir?
Yes, the black half-dragon. Rise one. The sheep bitch.
You know, we have nothing against. How about we work together, and we help you get your castle back, and you help me find Resmir.
Easier said than done.
All you know will suffice.
For you see, this castle belongs to none of the above.
Oh.
We are allowed its presence by the ancient dragon Vorgrimanther. Originally, we all worked for Vorgrimanther. Eventually, he struck a bargain with an elf leader of the cultists, allowing them to use the castle. That's when we came in. He asked for our assistance, and we began to do so, raiding nearby villages and sending the gold through the teleportation circle. Now, things are different. We're sick of it. So, How's this for an arrangement? When we arrive, we'll introduce you as cultists and those of you who don't wear the proper attire. Prisoners. We'll escort you within the confines of the castle, and we'll stage a coup. That way we draw out the big ones, the big leaders, like Resmir, Asbera, Londerosa, Sinrath.
That sounds good to me. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
If you help us reclaim the castle, you'll always have our assistance in the mirror and our protection. We were once very strong, and we can be again. I never thought of myself asking heroes for help. Ugh. He spits in the water. But as we stand before you, he holds his hands out, almost as if he surrenders. He says, "We are bested. Now, help me best them."
That's good enough for me. What do you guys think?
Can
I'm down.
I cast insight, or can I roll for insight?
Yes, that and from the great beyond,
Oh, I should probably do that too.
Corwin is assisting you with this insight because he's like, there's something strange about this.
Yeah, I rolled inside as well. I'm good at inside.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go Fernando's roll because
Oh, okay, so you got.
shit. No, technically yours was first, but you know what? We're gonna do a triple assist here because I already announced an assistance and you rolled well, and that assistance would have been a natural 20. So this is a super good one. He seems to be telling the truth. However, this is a chaotic evil creature. Lizard folk.
He's chaotic evil.
Neutral. It's you can tell you can't trust these creatures because they're malicious, murdering things.
Scum.
But in this instance, they're actually him at least is seeming like he's genuine. He's like, you could kill us right now and end this, but you could come with us and we could take over a fucking castle and fuck over these dragon pricks. How much they're getting paid? They just want their reign back. They don't like being on the bottom of the food chain, especially the bullywugs, which Fernando, if you remember, in the Lizard Marsh in beneath Daggerford, the lizard folk had the bullywugs by the leash from a different king we played. So compare and contrast.
Well, I do like bringing justice to evil things. The lizard folk aren't very evil. I mean,
Be right back. Gotta get my food.
I'm down to accept if everyone else is.
I'm down.
When do I ever have a choice?
I think I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
Oh, should be enough for now. Okay. Headphones. Come here. Sorry, I'm going to grab my food. Okay. Whew.
Alright, we accept.
I've agreed to summon back the beholder.
Dr. Gnadas is gonna look at Snapjaw. He's gonna say, "We'll help you for now, but if you turn on us, and I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and this is gonna whisper in everyone's ear, all the dragon lizard guys.
Lizard folks.
I'm gonna say, I can promise you endless torment."
Oh, that's beautiful. I can endless torment. It goes
It's just
through.
gonna echo and whisper in all their ears, and I'm gonna be like covered in blackness.
And I'm like, yeah, don't fuck with him. He's crazy.
Can I try animal handling on Snapjaw?
You gotta stop doing that on people.
You know what? I'd like to see you try.
Okay, first off, his name is Snapjaw. What do you think he's gonna do?
So Brosho walks up to Snapjaw and starts like spinning a central background. And Snapjaw, after receiving this really frail and horrifying message from Dr. Nada, just stares back into his voidless emptiness of a mask of his hood. I mean, that like is just like an illusion itself. You can't see his face. He stares forward as Brosho starts almost giving him this weird sensual massage. He's like, "Hey, buddy." And he just looks to Dr. Nada and says, "Get him off me, or the contract is forfeit."
We're doing the good cop bad cop routine.
I'm just gonna pull bro off. I'm sorry. He doesn't know personal space.
He makes his own choices.
Right, and now you guys should be on a new map.
I am, and everything's dark.
Let's see, what can you guys see? Is it total darkness?
Total darkness. I don't even see my token.
I see those little red circles you made, but they're in darkness.
Let's see. Lighting global illuminations on.
Fog of War?
Oh, Fog of War, the bastard.
Ah, there we go.
Now,
I see everything.
I'm going to point out a few things. You're going to be able to see the inner textiles of the castle because I did a horrible, horrible job dynamic lighting it. Don't worry, you can't see anything important inside of it. And if you can, back off.
Back off.
I will fix it by our next session. You guys.
This is a very nice map.
The castle. So let's see if I have anything written here for you guys.
So I'm gonna pose as a prisoner. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I'd like to do a perception check.
Yes. So go ahead and.
Whoops.
Oh,
I clicked it twice.
whoops! I see everything.
They're both great. Perception check. So you guys haven't. I don't want to say long rest because you travel through most of the night in shifts, sleeping in shifts, and as the morning sun breaks the horizon, it merely just sets the gray to a lighter tone as it's still pretty fogged out. However, mounds of darkness appear in the distance, not too far off, as you draw ever closer. Boldens in darkness, as eventually it makes out a form. You can see the mirror comes to several different river deltas, overlooking rolling few that stand a bit above the subterranean landscape as it ascends to this massive, monumental sized castle made of brimstone and cobblestone, just rises above the mirror as if it were to sink but doesn't, as it just sits majestically as the port gate cullis remains hitched slightly open, and you can see a vastness of dry land around, as there are several shanty huts made from hay and wooden stacks that encompass the entire northern end of a somewhat village, as like 5 more long huts stand out to the east and the south. You can see some pens and a long, wide fence, partially broken, and more long huts towards the bottom. The rafts come to a stop as they collide with the now thin shoreline, and you are able to step off and finally touch dry land after the better part of a day on the mirror.
For some value of dry, squish.
Overhead, as you guys step your first few inches onto land, you see 150 feet in the sky the massive body of a black dragon soaring above the castle until it eventually descends into darkness where you cannot see far past where you are. Just the mere image of the black dragon flying overhead is enough to send a clear message.
Does that look like Resmir to me? Or no?
No, Resmir's a half dragon.
Resmir's a half dragon. Okay. I mean, unless he's been disguising himself as a half dragon. Oh my god!
And here is the handout.
Oh, that is one sick castle.
Dope. To make myself look like a prisoner, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion again. I can cast it at will, and it's a Book of Shadows spell. So it doesn't
I don't
cost
think
anything.
Minor Illusion can do that.
What?
Minor Illusion can't disguise a person.
I'm not gonna disguise myself. I'm gonna make an illusion of my hand being actually there and handcuffs or wraps around my hand.
Ah, okay.
Because it's just a 5-foot cube, so I think a hand and like a wrap would be okay, right?
No, that's easy. That's easy sauce. As for the rest of you, only a few of you are in cultist garb. That is Brosho, Valethar, Lady Zan. So Dr. Gnadas gonna be prisoner, and then the kobolds, I'm pretty sure can just be. No, they probably have to be prisoners. They're
I don't know.
dragon
Someone
scale.
tie me up with rope.
So let's get a marching order.
I can cast snare.
No, not real rope.
Bro and Rax are just like the perfect depiction of the cultists right now.
Oh, where's the lizard gonna be?
He's making a Y-wing.
Yeah.
Underrated wing. Oh no, the A-wing is underrated.
A-Wing's pretty underrated.
I love the
Shit.
A-wing. Okay. So from left to right. Or from right to left, sorry. Marching order. So it would be
left?
Yeah, right to left. So right being people in front, left being people in back.
Oh, that'd be left to right.
Nah, whatever.
Are these
I got it.
lizard?
I read
folk
like the
gonna be behind
Egyptians.
us? Or do you want us
No.
like, immersed with them?
No. Lizard folk are going to be on both sides of you guys. Escorting you.
I guess
No, I need that arrow. Damn it.
I'd probably be like
That's how-
somewhere over here because I'm a prisoner, right?
Now I drew another one. Damn it!
I'll let you guys decide.
Oh, I'm gonna be a prisoner, so I'm probably gonna be in the middle, and people on either side. Makes sense.
I think Brosho should go ahead of Valethar and Zan.
Oh, it's not a prisoner?
Yeah.
Alright, well then I'll probably be with you.
My illusion only lasts a minute, but since I can cast it at will.
You can wait. Yeah, you can wait.
Yeah, assuming that I cast it whenever I need it to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually tied with rope, but loosely.
You can just keep recasting it.
Wait, that's not...
Land. What you doing?
What?
You want to be a prisoner or pretend to be a cultist?
Oh, I'll be a prisoner because I don't think there's cultist gear for me. I thought I would shoot into that.
Alright. We'll group you over here then. And we'll just move these fellas behind. We'll make it easy. I'll give him the front end. Move these guys. Okay. So, as you touch dry land, the north village, you can see some movement from the shacks. You see bullywugs, like families, little children bullywugs, and the bullywugs watching them. I don't know how they're gendered or not, so I'm going to assume they're frogs. And then the portcullis is actually on the side entry. As you can kind of see it from the angle you're at, it's cocked and stuck open. You guys begin to approach when you reach the hill here, and that's when I'm hearing myself. Oh no! Snapjaw turns to address you guys one more time and says, "Beyond this point, we cannot break. We have to commit." So,
No, we probably should have taken a long rest, but too late now.
when we go in there, we're only gonna have one chance. I don't know how far we're gonna get before we're discovered, but I guarantee the ruse won't last long.
Let's make it count.
Any magic, anything you guys can do to help us get deeper. So,
That's not how my magic works.
what about you, wizard? Philithar looks up and he's like, I almost wish people wouldn't call me that.
Yeah, he's not a good wizard.
I'm a magic swordsman. I'm a magic swordsman.
He doesn't even know Fireball.
I know how to do Fireball. I just don't have it in my spell book. It's kind of like being able to play a Nintendo 64 game without the cartridge. You can't do it. You need the cartridge.
Why are you just speaking gibberish now?
Yeah, what is that?
The fourth wall.
He's speaking in tongues. Get him.
Interloper. He's a fate. Sorry about the derailment. I'm just giving you guys a second to look through your spell list to see if there's anything else you guys would like to do to enchant your way deeper into the castle. Because once you're there, you're there.
Oh no, I'm okay.
All right.
Any of those spells I can cast later.
Lady Zan. Oh, she had. Oh, you're wrapped in sync, so you're fine. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that she can banish people. She's got one more of those. And I gotta fix her spells. There we go. Okay. So you guys enter the portcullis area as this large group. You are met at the gates. They are cocked open. The top left side higher and the bottom part a little bit lower. But it's usually a 10-foot clearing. The room itself probably has flavor text that I can read to you.
Hey, look, flavor text up ahead.
Oh, I can't wait to do my flavor text voice. Holy shit.
Use voice 7 for this text.
There's no flavor text. Sloppy mud covers the stone floors of this large chamber. Planks have been laid from the gateway to the causeway entrance to create a 10-foot wide raised boardwalk for the cultists, who don't enjoy walking through mud the way bullywugs do. The mud makes everything off the planks difficult terrain for the characters. Well, there you
go. The mud's difficult terrain?
It's basically very damp and slippery in the causeway here, this entryway. So for this much of it is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Now I can't delete it. No. Now it just looks like a dick.
Control Z.
There we go. Computer techniques. So yes, there are several giant frogs as you make your way to the causeway, but as you are even, brought to sight, several bullywugs appear at the gate. Over here, Snapjaw. I'm not committed to talking like that. The bullywug looking like this.
Nice.
Hey, he looks kind of similar to all the other ones.
Whoa.
Ultimate Chilla. I mean, these controls are terrible.
Seems like a nice guy.
It's pepperoni or none. So I know you guys are waiting on me chewing. This is terrible. So you guys need to be shackled and bound. I need to pull up the character sheet and make some perception checks.
Do you want us to make like stealth checks or?
No, unless you're purposely trying to stay out of sight.
No.
Which for the kobolds would be easy. Okay. So, Snapjaw confronts the gates and says, "We have prisoners. Valuable prisoners. I want to bring them to Resmere." The bullywug raises an eye. Very well. Let's inspect. And they begin to look around. Oh, Jesus, that's Snapjaw. The other two not being as perceptive, stand aside. However, this one kind of steps back, allows passage. Oy, now we gotta move. No, fuck that, I'm not moving. Deeper within, you guys can see it leads now to a long hallway and a staircase that goes up next to the hallway. More mud it encrusts the wooden floors of the stone-walled castle, and the ribbiting of many bullywug folk encompasses most of the room. You begin your way around the corner, and let's get what kind of check would that be?
Deception?
Yeah, let's get round the table deception checks. See how convincing you lot are. As you're finally in full view of the entryway.
10 out of 10 charisma right there.
And then I will also roll for Rat and Corwin.
I don't know, maybe they're not really perceptive.
Oh, damn.
All right. Fail, 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 fail. Pass, pass.
All right, we get it.
All right, so you watch as a few of the bullywug begin to look around at the others. The croaking increases and becomes more vigorous, and then kind of comes to a slowdown, almost as if you just heard them communicate in a language you've never spoken before, which is known as bullywug.
Yeah, well, your mother's fat.
Well, they don't take kindly to insults. Roll initiative.
Oh shit, did this attack us?
Wait, well.
So unless you guys want to do anything else, you are going to walk into the entryway now.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
I want to hear what they're saying. Can I cast that?
There you go. All right. So as you guys make it to exactly right here in the hallway, Dr. Gnadas has been casting this spell for a moment. As he hears the increased ribbiting, he becomes suspicious. You hear the one that left in to say, "Let them pass for a moment, then raise the alarm."
The gig is up.
Alright, I'm gonna stop concentrating on my illusion of looking like a prisoner and use my minor illusion to tell everyone around me that can hear me in common exactly what you just said, that they're gonna raise the alarm once we get to a certain distance.
Could we silence the alarm?
You know
You don't
silence.
There's
I don't, but I know someone does. I'm pretty sure Land does.
Yeah.
Sounds the
That's
area,
And
more or less.
He could
But-
stealth all of us too.
Corwin's also looking really kind of nervous right now, but he's just like, I can cast fear if you need me to.
Corwin, no, stop.
You could cover us all and pass without a trace, and we could just disappear real quick, and they'll have no idea where we went.
It would be nice though if we could stop the alarm before it ever went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I don't know if we can take it to them all that fast.
It was silent.
But we don't even know where the alarm is.
Can one of us make a perception check to try to tell where the alarm is?
What day? Pass without trace.
Okay, so Fernando, what was that you asked again?
Can one of us make a perception check to try to find out where the alarm is?
Yes, but it can't be you because you just did stuff.
Alright, I can do it.
Brosho did it.
I just rolled.
Brosho rolled. Brosho isn't like he doesn't understand the language, but he points out the one that was speaking first is around the corner. I'll mark him with a little pink marker. He was the one who had said that command.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell us what the alarm is.
Oh, what the alarm is? Oh, I mean,
Or like where it is.
Yeah, he's looking for the alarm with that check. So he doesn't see anything.
I misunderstood the question because I don't know why. You don't see any big bells in the area. You don't see anything really that would be notified as an alarm.
Just cast silence and we'll kill them all.
The alarm must be some sort of noise that they make themselves. Maybe if we
Probably.
can silence all of them.
I don't know if we can get that large enough area.
Silence a group and kill the ones outside of the area.
So, are you guys going to do this as you enter the doorway? Or are you going to continue walking down the hallway?
Well, I think we have passed
we
without a
should-
trace now, so we could.
I think we should just immediately duck
I could-
back.
Of
Alright,
cast
let's do-
what's it called? Silence too if we need. I can
Let's
still
just-
cast it.
No, let's just hide and disappear.
Alright,
Along with
so
all
you
the lizard
guys
folk.
cast Pass Without Trace, and you disappear from sight after these stealth checks.
Alright, all the lizard folk are hiding.
So, explain to me what this Pass Without Trace looks like. Because you're
This-
disappearing in the middle of this hallway.
Kind of like all what happens is like it's just like if you were looking at it, you would just see less. Like if you seen it actually happen at the second, everything would just kind of get dimmer. You would almost feel like your eyes just kind of went blurry because you could possibly still see them if we don't pass the test.
So it's like a really smoky blurring of the vision.
Almost. Oh fuck.
Oh, I
That's-
never.
That's
That's
still
19
a 19.
still.
Yeah.
But
18.
Oh, I didn't see lands. Oh no, don't tell me it's about to disconnect from server. There we are, okay.
And
oh,
besides,
shit.
it's a group
I mean,
check.
Roche, I saved you too.
Alright, so Roche,
Alright, now you need to roll for all the lizard folk.
29, 31, 34.
Or just roll 1 for the lizard
1,
folk.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No,
Thomas?
they all. There's 7 of them. And then
Oh, Jesus. Plus 10 to all those.
Snapjaw.
Guard Drake.
Alright, so there was 1, 2 critical fails amongst.
There was 11 lizard folk.
Well, did I leave any behind?
Yeah, there's 4 here. Below our names.
Did some get covered up?
Yeah, they're all down there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops. Okay.
Are you going to find the average of these? Because it's probably.
That would be lovely.
Do they all get
Oh,
10
boy.
plus?
Yeah, everything. Everyone within 30 feet, so yeah.
Well, you are fortunate because there were 3. No, actually, there were only 2 failures, and that were the critical failures.
But, like.
There were enough successes
Yeah, okay.
to undo those critical failures. As you guys fade out from vision, you hear a chorus of frogs, like in a late summer night, just going crazy, chippering their frog croaks, as you can hear from the far end of the hall a few of doors.
All right. I suggest we run out these sides here and hide. But like all stay in one group because we have to be within 30 feet.
So also, these are all windows slots here. They're not actual gaps in the walls. I did a shitty anyway.
This is the first floor, though, right?
This is the first floor. Technically, I'm going to show you the handout one more time just so you can get a good look at what you're dealing with here. Because although it's the first floor, it is technically like. Oh, I'm sorry. This causeway is out in the open. This is uncovered. You see on the far left, there's that like mud hut, and then there's like that first level where it's like that's where you entered in on the bottom right here, and then you're going up this. As the cricketing, you're entering the main gate. The main gate is open.
All right, let's just run.
Let's run to the main gate.
All right, so that is
60 feet for everyone.
Except land, but I'll let him.
Yeah, but let's if he
group,
outruns us all, we all die.
I'm going to group move you first. Okay. And now you enter the heart of the castle battlement. Let's see. This is the outer ward. Or is this the inner ward?
Probably
No,
outer.
This is the outer ward here. Oh shit, those are on the GM there. Currently, you see on one end. You see some lizard folk. You also see some bullywug staying on the other side. You guys walk into the causeway, up the battlements, in through the main gate. The cricketing alarm sounds, the croaking alarm sounds, and you see ahead the lizard folk and the bullywugs all draw their weapons.
All right, where is the gate? Is the gate like here?
The gate is technically like here. And then it turns into a hallway.
Where? I didn't see anything.
You already passed the gate. The gate was open.
So here?
I drew a red line where the gate was. It's no longer important where that gate is.
Well, I want to close it.
It's behind you, and you don't see any mechanisms that closes it, but it is a large iron cullis gate with like very sharp hinges at the bottom. It appears to be one of those drop-down type gates. However, this one also appears to be ajar, rusted, and stuck.
All right, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
How high up is the ceiling?
That's a good question. Yeah, actually,
It looks fairly tall in that picture.
180 foot causeway.
Shit.
I think that's.
However, once you enter the outer ward, it begins to.
180 feet is the length of the causeway, not the height.
Yeah, you are correct. Crosses the moat.
Causeway is open to the sky.
However, based on the art, it's got to be at least 80 feet.
Yeah, it's tall.
It is tall ceilings. Just consider all the open areas tall and vaulted. So I haven't had any immersion music playing, really.
There's some music. All right, let's go in there and just convince the lizard folk to go on our side and beat up the bullywugs.
So are you? Well, actually, Snapjaw, as you guys are still hidden, is going to step forward and turn to you guys and say, "Now's our only chance to strike."
All right, let's attack. Let's go up here and beat the crap out of them.
All right, so I will
But
get you guys.
Snapjaw, convince the lizard folk to help us.
Oh, he turns and he says a word in Draconic. It is. I have to translate a page.
Execute Order 66 right now.
Yeah, quite literally. No, he says, "Chien!" And the lizard folk turn to the bullywugs and begin to huck their javelins. And we're going to end the session tonight.
All right, sounds good. Well, let me draw the plan.
Nice.
So the next session will be a castle battle. Huck. So, Fernando, you can stop the recording now, and we can talk for a minute about what we actually want to do.